Welcome back to Blue Water Stadium here in Thirsty Whale Napier. Rovers 1, Petone Football Club 1. So about to get underway. Second half here. Mike, what do you reckon's been said in the sheds at half time?
I don't think it'll be too bad from either side. I think Petone will be the happier going into half time. So I think if they can keep this press going for another 45 minutes and keep that pressure on, then that will create chances for them. I think with Rovers, it's just to go back to the way they started, moving the ball quickly, getting the two wide men in isolated positions, one-on-one, and just that final ball in, making sure it finds a man to put it away. So, yeah, I think there's goals in the second half, and any team can take it away.
So early pressure from Petone forces Jim Hoyle into a clearance out for a corner, so early corner, Sam Pickering to the near post and away from JC Mack, and a throw into Petone. So conditions again just beautiful here. Petone sort of got that very slight breeze behind them in this half, but I wouldn't imagine that's going to make too much difference. It's a absolutely stunning day in Hawke's Bay for football, and magic set up here at Blue Water Stadium.
And a shout out to a few COVID isolators out there on the internet world. Hopefully your families are well and healthy, and we see you soon. If not the next game on Monday, definitely in a couple of weeks.
There's a Torski getting a good ball into the box. Cleared by Atkins. Away goes Mack. Finds Emerson. Slips a ball through Tay. Doe in the box. He's looking to get a ball into the penalty area. Back to Palmer. And he takes a great ball in, and Cam Emerson. Ball from Palmer. Great little cross there, and Emerson attacked it. Got a deflection in first corner of the second half to Thirsty Whale and Napier Rovers. I think a shout out too to the crew that sets up the facility here at Blue Water Stadium. It's second to none, as I said at the start of the game. It's a fantastic facility for football, and a great crew of volunteers that do the hard yards to set up such a great match day experience. Ball from Schofield. Shea Stapleton does well again. Finds McMinn. And good composed play from Sam Pickering, Jordan Pickering, Isaac Snell. And this is Sam Pickering. Scored the late equalizer from the penalty spot in the first half there. Hami Paranini Nuku. It's just sat in the middle of the park there. Looks tidy on the ball. Here's the danger man, Surrey, taking on Mack. And well defended JC Mack. Probably not renowned for his defending, but did a good job there. So this is the first of two fixtures this weekend at Blue Water Stadium. So Easter Monday sees Thirsty Whale Napier Rovers take on North Wellington in a sort of round 2 catch-up game that was called off due to COVID. And so that will be back at 2 p.m. kickoff on Easter Monday for more football action here from Blue Water Stadium. Atkins under pressure from Surrey. And he clears his lines. Yeah. Oh, Tai Doe looked like he'd won the ball there, but free kick to Petone from Anthony Riley. Is in a much better position than I was, to be fair, so free kick to Petone. Ball in, cleared by Hoyle. McMinn battling away. Palmer comes away with it. Long ball, here goes Jaden Scott looking to take on James Nash, and he clears. Somerton does well. Good little turn. And yeah, probably what could be only called a bit of a flop in the penalty area there. Anthony Riley having none of it. Bill Robertson on the sideline trying to rack up his troops just to a little bit more intensity in their play. Move the ball a wee bit quicker. Again, it's just that pressure from Petone that's making it very, very difficult for the Napier players. Good work from JC Mack, but goal kick to Petone. Hoyle with the header to Hayden Scott, just looking at one turnaround in the corner there. Here's Surrey again on the ball. Winterton finding some space on the left, on the wrong side. Atkins, when he gets a vital little toe in there from Caden Atkins. He found himself on the wrong side of his attacking player, but did extremely well to get back, and Paranini Nuku fouls Palmer. Surrey, he's been dangerous. Well won. Caden Atkins stretched out that long leg, and Palmer just looking for something a wee bit more elaborate when just keeping the ball might have done the job. But Petone again finds Surrey again. They're just looking for him every time. Here's Billy Check again making one of those runs, and a little slip pass from Sam Pickering, tidied up by Oscar Mason.
That's where Rovers really need to speed up the play from the back. There are two defenders that have gone forward, leaving quite a lot of space, but the ball's been quite slow coming out of defence for Rovers.
Somerton wins a header. Palmer. Ado making Paraniri Nuku work hard. JC Mack looking for a little give and go with Emerson. Somerton. Oh, a little nutmeg from Billy Cheek. Well played. Like a foul from Palmer, but advantage from Riley. Goes Winterton. Surrey cuts in and strikes at Oscar Mason. The second attempt gathers, and he's going to just kick it out. That challenge from Miles Palmer was fairly agricultural. And I think it's Josh Zadorski, I think it is, on the ground there. Anthony Riley's got his notebook out and is, as we speak, just filling in M. Palmer for a yellow ticket. I don't think he can have any complaints about that at all. Zadorski looks okay. He's up and about. A little bit of the magic spray. So we're I think we're throwing on this side to restart play. So got sort of 11 minutes gone on the second half. Still 1-1 here at Bluewater Stadium. Thirsty Whale, Napier Rovers and Petone matching each other pretty nicely. It's got the next goal, if there is one, will be a very important one, I would say. Mac crossing and intercepted by Pickering out for a corner.
JC Mack just carrying on as he did in the first half. As I say, he's getting some great positions in just that final ball. It will come, I think. He's making a lot of space for himself out in the wide right.
Schofield goes short. Ado leaves it short for Schofield, and here come Petone on the break. Somerton's done a great job at tracking his player. Superb defending from Somerton, and Oscar Mason intercepts and plays in Somerton. He's certainly looked a lot more lively today. Somerton, a couple of times he's had back defending is almost the last man, so you certainly can't fault his work rate today. It's the energy of a 17-year-old. It's been a nice little interchange for Emerson and Schofield. This is JC Mack once again taking on Snell. And Surrey has done well to get back and help his mate out. Mack with the ball again. Back to Atkins. And okay, so we got the first change of the game. So Josh Stevenson, veteran, coming on for his about 700th appearance for Napier City Rovers, and he's going to replace Jimmy Somerton. So well played, Jimmy. He's worked his socks off for the team, battled away up front, but certainly done his fair share of work defensively as well, and got a couple of changes for Petone as well. So number 4, Luke Grinley, and number 3, Seth Logren come on. Oh, sorry, Bryn Sinclair, number 4. Apologies. And it's Jordan Pickering that has made way for him. He's been outstanding in the first half. I think that must have only been possibly a bit of a niggle or something, because he's been fantastic at the back. And the one that's come off is Josh Zadorski, I think. Sorry, I didn't actually catch that, but a couple of changes, Petone and one for Napier on the pretty much the hour mark. So here's Palmer breaking forward. And Emerson, oh, and a great save, Stapleton. Made himself big. And Alden Surrey tidies up just as Mac was about to whip in another cross. Great chance for Emerson there and a fantastic save from Stapleton. Ball in, here's first touch for Stevenson. Couldn't get it there, little knockdown header from Emerson. Played from Pickering, Sam Pickering, that is, and he's Tai Do. Nice composed play from Pickering. He just knocks it long down the channel. Oscar Mason, Napier Rovers goal's gonna again knock it long. Palmer wins the header. Nash, Paranini, Nuku again looking for Surrey. It's danger time here. Petone cuts inside. Beats one, beats two, and buries it in the bottom corner. Fantastic strike. Alden Surrey makes it 2-1 Petone. Fantastic strike from him. It is a fantastic goal from a player playing in his first start for Petone. He's been dangerous all afternoon and he showed his real class there. He's just not a quick player. He's got some great skill and what a fantastic finish into the bottom corner. Nothing much that Oscar Mason could have done about that. Napier looking to come back into it. Palmer gives it away, gets it back again, and gives it away again. Here's Tai Do. Mac looking to respond immediately, but just the quality of that cross is just letting Napier down.
Again, it just shows that Surrey has been the difference for Petone. He's been their outlet pretty much all day. And when he took that ball, he still had 2-3 defenders to actually beat before he had a shot and took it very well.
Certainly did. It was a cut in, beat Atkins, beat the other defenders. Here's Emerson driving into the box. Oh, and a dangerous ball across the 6-yard box and well defended. So that's a substitute, Prince Sinclair. Doing a great job there to clear their lines, but a good ball from Emerson. Napier will certainly be spurred into action here, but looking to try and get back into this game as quick as possible. Certainly not going to plan. And Stapleton's done well again with a punch from the corner. It looked like a bit of a nudge in the back there. Here comes McMinn. Finds Surrey. And Anthony Riley's found something there, I think. A little bit of a nudge from McMinn. Didn't look too much in that.
I think he's just used very good strength. And again, the outlet ball, which would have been very dangerous, was letting Surrey on goal.
Bit of a reprieve there for Napier, that's for sure, because that would have been very, very dangerous. Mac, ball in, away from Petone's substitute centre back, Sinclair. Yeah, that could have been very interesting. 3-1, and you can almost say game over. 64 minutes gone. And again, Schofield with a corner. Sit in. Emerson, oh, it's off the post. Not sure if anyone touched that. Emerson might have got a flick at the near post. Atkins with a strike. Just flies past the far post. I don't think Stapleton would have got there. He hit that well. Atkins just didn't have any bend on it to sneak inside that far post. But more positive signs here from Napier. McMinn making life difficult for Hoyle. He's been fantastic up front for Petone. Here's a Mac. The familiar side of him taking on his fullback and Isaac Snell. And Surrey too strong for Taito, and away he goes. Oh, and just couldn't link up with McMinn. Nottage tidies up. Oscar Mason goes long again. A little under hit from Nottage, the back pass, so just taking a safe option. Check. And Scott wins the ball. A little bit too strong there. Oh, and just can't link up with Taito in the middle. Here comes Snell this time. Surrey. He's found a great pass out to Logren Winterton. Patient play, Nash. And a little ball in there. Emerson rolls him, gets the ball first. I think that was a substitute. I think Bryn Sinclair is going to pick up a yellow card for the challenge, but all said and done, I'd say probably a pretty important challenge. Cam Emerson just getting some treatment. Looks like Petone again will make their third change of the day. Number 12, Ollie Pickering. So another sub for Petone. It's number 12, Ollie Pickering, coming on for Isaac Snell. Snell's he's done pretty well on that left back role. JC Mack on that side.
Yeah, he's had a hard day defensively, but he's done reasonably well against JC. But going forward, both the fullbacks for Petone have been outstanding today, I thought.
Yeah, a well-deserved rest, and yet Snell will be very happy with his afternoon's work. So back underway. Palmer with a free kick to the penalty area, looking for Nottage. Gets a hit. Oh, and yes, just a little bit of a shove there. Riley, Anthony Riley in the middle there. Seeing Nottage just leaning a wee bit on the defender, and Nottage has just given him a couple of words, and Riley's got the yellow card out, I think, for Nottage. It's a bit of dissent. Calling in Captain Jim Hoyle. Bit disappointing, that sort of stuff, really. It's we're not going to know what was said, but just a bit unnecessary. What do Napier need to do to get back into this?
I suppose the one thing that they need to do is go back to using the wide guys both sides of the park. They seem to be hitting JC Mack on his own and forgetting that Scott's out here in space as well. The one thing that they have done the last couple of weeks, and it's been part of their fitness regime, is really come home strong in the last 20 minutes of a game. And today they're really going to have to show that to get back into it.
Well played for Petone again, keeping nice position there. Oh, Oscar Mason's had a bit of a shocker there. Great strike there from, I think that was Sam Pickering in the end. Mason's gone to take a quick goal kick and smacked it straight into the Petone player. Of course, the Petone player wasn't outside the penalty area, so he's got out of jail there, but trying to get things going, and I guess that's the thing. There's probably 20 minutes to go. There's no real need to panic just yet, but it's easy to say that up here. Napier will want to get into the game, and at the moment it's hard to see where that's coming from. Again, great defensive work there. Here's Surrey, cuts inside Palmer. He's got Logren on this side, and he's cut out by Nottage. Finds Cam Emerson. Mack again. So it's Ollie Pickering this time who's got the job of stopping Mack, and he's done well. Retained possession. Back to Atkins. And disappointing cross from Atkins. Stapleton, comfortable catch from him. Stevenson hasn't been involved really at all yet. This is Schofield, Nottage. Long looking for Emerson. You're right, they just haven't really been able to find certainly Jaden Scott hasn't really featured in this half at all. They've closed him down brilliantly. Billy Chick has been outstanding all game, and we talked about his work rate and where he was featuring on the field, but I think another important part of his game has been the defensive job he's done on Jaden Scott. Petone look like they're going to make their final couple of changes. So we've got Matt Jones and what is this? Yeah, Luke Grindley, just trying to see the number there. Booking for Max Winterton for Petone. So they're going to make those changes now. So Max Winterton, having picked up the yellow card, he makes way, battled away in the middle of the park. And Kieran McMinn, who for me has been one of the most outstanding players on the park. He's had a fantastic 74 minutes, number 5. So coming on, as I said, Matt Jones and Luke Grindley. Hoyle looking again for Emerson. He wins Ardo. And a little late, the challenge on Palmer. So Napier Rovers win a free kick. Dangerous area this time. Can they put something of quality into the penalty area? Forward again, Nottage, Atkins, Hoyle getting themselves in the box.
Space is going to be very difficult now. If you look at the way Petone is setting up, it's pretty much 11 behind the ball, even before that free kick. So they're definitely trying to hold on to this result rather than go for more.
That said, they still have the pace of Surrey to cause all sorts of problems, so they might just be relying on that from the break. So Schofield. Emerson. Oh, agonisingly wide. Again, it just didn't look like anyone got a touch on it. It's come straight from Schofield. Stapleton's done enough. Emerson couldn't get a touch. And it's a goal kick. Palmer, great win. Just battled away in there. And again. Great goal. Hami Paranini Nuku, just one of those players that just seems to float about. Never in any hurry. Always seems to have time on the ball. Picks the pass, the right pass each time. Sorry, Samuel Pickering. Strike from distance. Bit optimistic, Matt Jones, but thought, what the heck, may as well have a crack. But a head tennis brought down. Here's Surrey again. Grindley. Intercepted by Nottage. Oh, he's had his pocket picked. Here's Taito. Jaden Scott. Emerson on the roll. And Nash has done well. Again, he's been superb at the back for Petone.
Another set piece, and I think the way we're looking at the moment, the Blues are only going to score from set pieces. We're not really creating a lot through the midfield at the moment. A lot of long ball, so here's a chance.
Ball in. Again, great defending. Atkins. Oh, and Riley stops the play for a head clash. And there's a little bit of few words between a couple of the players, but yeah, an interesting decision because I guess at the end of the day, head clash and you've got to stop the play. Bryn Sinclair is the man that's down, but I guess Napier feel a little bit of grief there that they had a shooting chance there, but Riley's done the right thing. It was definitely a head clash, and so as to the letter of the law, you stop the game. So. So it looks like we just start again, resume play with a drop ball. It's Jones. Sam Pickering still battling away in the middle of the park. Another one that's excelled for Petone today. Jones' touch gets away from him. Schofield nips in. and strike, and comfortable for Stapleton. Oh, and Jaden, Nash nearly has his pocket picked, and he does this time. So good work from Jaden Scott trying to win possession back. Here comes Bryn Sinclair back on. After that head clash, he's had some treatment. Seems to be okay. Josh Stevenson trying to rack his teammates up. A late challenge, Mac does well. And ball through, Oscar Mason deals with comfortably. Deploys the drop kick. Won by Mac. Here's Emerson. He's done it well. He's cut inside and the clearance is shanked a wee bit there and tidied up by Jones on the ball now. Back to check. Hoyle does well and just untidy from Napier at times. Oh, lovely little touch. There goes Sam Pickering. And Caden Atkins tidies up. It was a great little touch from Grinley through to the run from Pickering. Scott knocks it inside. Oh, here's danger. Surrey. Caden Atkins slips on the ball. He's back in again. Strike. And Oscar Mason makes that look comfortable, but danger signs again when they lose possession and Surrey's on the ball. It's danger time.
Just constant pressure all over the park from Petone. It's been outstanding all day. And where you thought that they might ease off as the game went on, just with weary legs, they are continuing to pretty much win most of the 50-50 balls and keep the pressure on the Blues and not allow them to take time on the ball to make a pass. Very well played by Petone.
And I think the guys I've brought on, the subs I've brought on, have all just slipped seamlessly into the role and done the same job, basically, just working hard, making life difficult. There's also a little bit of quality in the team, no doubt about that. Here's Stevenson. And it's a great challenge from Nash. God, he's been good this afternoon. Goes Jones, Surrey. Oh, Atkins didn't know too much about it, but got away with it. Hits him on the back. He comes forward this time, Mac. Oh, a little misunderstanding that Stevenson have made the run forward. Here's Matt Jones. Grinley. Again, possession. Tahi Doe does well, gets past check, finds Mac. Doe again. It's Palmer this time. Back to Doe. Ball to the back post. Schofield's free. Oh, and he just doesn't connect. Just doesn't get enough on it. It's a great ball. Found him in space. Good little run from Schofield. Wasn't picked up. And he'll be disappointed he couldn't have got more of a connection on that. That's a great little turn from Jones. Seth Logren. Oh, and that's a free kick all day. Petone bench calling for Riley to take more action, knowing, of course, that Nottage is already on a yellow card. So, although some of the more senior members on the bench telling the others to sit back down. So you don't really want to see players being players asking officials to send players off. But look, to be honest, there, if Norwich had got another yellow card, he probably couldn't have complained too much. So Pickering with a free kick. Puts it in low. Cleared, peels for handball, nothing given. Riley says no, play on. Here's Stevenson. Finds Palmer, or Mack this time. Oh, and he's... Yeah, disappointing finish to that. There was a good break. They had numbers forward, and Max decided that from all of about 30 yards that he's going to have a strike, which... Emerson. Little dink into Stevenson. Oh, and he just wouldn't sit down for him. Just needed to get his chest on that, and he was around Stapleton. But again, well defended, good scrambling defence from Petone. So we've got what we make is probably another 4 minutes, plus potentially another couple of 3 minutes from Mr. Riley. Nottage. So Napier are going to make another attacking sub with Harry Mason standing by to come on. Here's Mac. Stevenson this time in a bit of space. Takes on Sinclair. Strike. And defended again. Ardo. Can he slip in? Scott. Scott finish. Oh. Was sort of a cross, sort of a shot. Took a deflection. And corner for Napier.
Surely with all the practice they've had today, they can get one to pay off.
I'd agree. We must be 15 corners plus. So here's the change. Harry Mason is coming on, number 18, and JC Mack makes way for him. It's been busy this afternoon. Harry Mason last year, last minute winner against Petone down at Memorial Park. Be looking to repeat the same thing this year. He goes straight into the mixer there. So yeah, well played, JC. He was busy, worked hard. Oh, Schofield's corner is off the crossbar. Everyone left it. I get the feeling it could be one of those days. Palmer, the corner. Again, well cleared from Petone. Ardo with the cross back in. Not exactly a big team, Petone, but they've not missed a header all afternoon. So we're hearing 6 minutes of extra time to be added on, so it's pretty much getting to that now or never time. So Schofield with a free, he's going to put it back into the box. He overhit that. Oh, Nottage at the back post. Again, he couldn't get anything on it. And it's a goal kick. Again, all it needed was a touch from Nottage, and I think Petone was struggling there, but it's probably a little bit of quality there on the cross finally. There's had multiple chances to get ball into the penalty area, and again, Petone have just repelled everything. It's just, as I said, they're not a big team necessarily, but they've defended superbly in the air.
it's just all hands on deck, and obviously this will be Petone's first win of the season, so they're putting everything on the line to continue to stay ahead. Napier's best chances are coming from set pieces, so yeah, let's hope for a couple more in the next 6 minutes.
Yep, so it must be at least a couple of minutes into that 6 minutes, and Cam Emerson's the man that's down, receiving some treatment at the moment. Didn't quite see what happened there, but he's on his feet. Napier physio Alex Gardner out there. It's like a bit of a bang in the head maybe, so he'll need to come to the sideline before he can resume play, but another change for Napier. Maybe it is Emerson that's going to come off, and Fergus Neal makes his entrance, so veteran of the team, Ferg, been around for a number of years. Just, I guess, part of the squad rotation that he was rested today for probably thinking ahead to Monday's game. But so he comes on, Emerson makes way. Nottage wins the header. Stevenson, chest down, away by Jones. It's all hands on deck for Petone now. They can sense the 3 points. And it's just put it anywhere, basically. Nottage with the long throw, looking for Stevenson. Cleared by Check. Back in from Hoyle. Palmer with a flick on. Schofield wide to Fergus Neal. Can he deliver something? Oh, just to get something in low and hard into the penalty area. Logren, Sam Pickering, Nottage in the way. Taito, and again, it's just the work rate from Petone. That's harrying right to the 96th minute. Fergus Neal with a cross. Palmer in the box. Touch lets him down. Ball to Stevenson. Can he find a shot? Harry Mason. Back to Taito. And back, he's find a little chip to Scott. Cross. Score. Right across the penalty area. Stevenson was in there. Fergus Neal was in there. No one could get the touch. To Oscar Mason, he goes long. He's under hit that a wee bit, but Fergus Neal's asked to do a wee bit there. Matt Jones tidies up for Petone. Surrey. Well, he's gone to hit a big diag and got collected by Taedo. And is that it? I'm not sure.
Definitely only a couple of minutes left, but unfortunately it's looking like Surrey might be injured, is he? Which would be a sad way to finish this game. He's been absolutely unbelievable for Petone. Be close to man of the match, along with Sam Pickering, who I think's just run and really helped that midfield get on top in the second half.
Yeah, I think you're right, Mike. I think, to be fair to Petone, they've just outplayed Napier. Been outplayed, just outworked them. Little bits of quality here and there. If that becomes the winning goal from Surrey, well, that's a goal fit to win any game. Superbly cut inside, buried a shot in the bottom corner, and from the first minute he's looked the danger and the difference, and it could well be the case. Well played, Jones has Done well there. Grindley looking for Pickering. Fergus Neil knocks it long. Harry Mason chests it down. Looking for Palmer on the break. Here's the last probably chance, and Palmer's just not been able to connect. Atkins tidies up. We must be into the last minute at least of Oscar Mason goes long. Atkins back to the keeper. Last throw out of dice for Napier. It's a comfortable header. James Nash again, another one who's just been fantastic at the back for Petone. Player for player, they've been fantastic, the whole lot of them. Bloody check. Stapleton. Long. Atkins wins the header. Fergus Neal. Back to Atkins. He goes longly for Stevenson. Again, brilliant header from Sinclair. It's been great since he's come on as well. It's a chance. Palmer, Schofield. Ardo. Running at the defenders. And again, just doubling up on him and throw into Petone. The last rights pretty much, I would think. Riley's looked at his watch a couple of times now. Hoyle, Scott. He's Schofield's going to have a ping. No, he's not. Second thoughts. Tries to find Scott. Palmer. He wins the ball again. Good battling from Miles Palmer in the middle of the park. It's Sinclair and Paranini Nuku just again calm, finding Surrey. Slips one in. Mason comes out. Under pressure from Grindley. Goes long. Riley has another glance at the watch. Again, Surrey on the ball again. And Pickering. Ball from Nottage. This certainly must be the last chance now. Palmer. I know we've said that a couple of times. Fergus Neal. Throw into Napier. It's got to go in the box. Palmer looks long. Scott's at the back post. Great header again from the defender. Schofield. Nottage. Oh, I'm sure it's a little bit of a defensive bomb. And a free kick. So a little shove from Jones on Nottage. It's the last chance. Oscar Mason's up from his goal in the penalty area. Looking for a little bit of quality from Schofield here with the delivery. This has got to be their last chance. Schofield looks far. Mason with the header. Down Mason! Oh! And it's Oscar Mason back across the goal. And I think it was Harry Mason that kicked it in.
Son off.
So no, it must be the 96 plus. And Napier have salvaged something out of the game. We're back, we're underway, and that's full time. And literally the last kick of the game. And what a finish of the game. That was the last kick of the game, literally. Ball to the back post. Oscar Mason wins the header. Back across the face of the goal to his brother Harry, who finishes it. What a finish here at Bluewater. What do you make of all of that, Mike?
That's what you call get out of jail. You can only say it's deserved because they carried on to the, I think it's now the 100th minute. I think Petone will feel a little bit disappointed with that end. Where he found his time from, I'm not sure, but Rovers will be very thankful for it. And what a way for a couple of brothers to finish a game on top.
So yeah, we'll take a deep breath and look. I think thank you for listening and watching in. Thirsty Whale Napier Rovers have, I think, literally snatched a point in the last minute there, and I think Petone for me deserved the 3 points. I think over the 90 minutes they were outstanding, man for man. Their subs that came on were fantastic, and I think you're right, Mike. Pinched something from nowhere. So, but it's you're going to play to the end, and I guess that's all what it was all about. So, look again. Big thank you for watching the live stream brought to you from by Cello Sport. We will be back here again on Monday at 2 p.m. for the round 2 catch-up game against North Wellington. We look forward to seeing you then. And from Bluewater Stadium, have a good afternoon.